Hello children, welcome to General Science class. Today in this class I am going to explain two more parts of a plant. They are root and flower. So in previous classes we learned about stem and leaves and what are the venations we can observe in leaves and what are the process will takes place like photosynthesis, transpiration in leaves. So what do you mean by transpiration? The water which is comes out as a vapor from the leaves we call transpiration, and photosynthesis. In the presence of sunlight, the leaves can make their own food themselves and convert light energy into chemical energy. This process we call photosynthesis. So today I am going to explain root. So root also same like stem and leaves, the main and very essential part of a plant. Why? Because the roots can absorb water and minerals from the soil and will pass to the stem, okay, and will give support to the plant and holding all the plant firmly to the soil and give and acts as a anchor to the plant. So roots help in holding the plant firmly and acts like a anchor. And roots are mainly two kinds of root systems are present in plants. They are taproot system and fibrous root system. So what do you mean by taproot system? Taproot system means the main root, okay, the main and primary root which is we call the main root or taproot. It's grown vertically downward. On that taproot or main root you can observe lateral roots. If for example if you observe here, you can clearly observe this is called the main root or primary root which grows vertically downward, and on this main root you can observe some of the small roots we call the lateral roots. So in carrot, beetroot, some leguminaceae and beans plants you can observe such type of root system, okay. So which plant shows this taproot? Those leaves having the venation is reticulate venation, okay. Reticulate venation already I explained in last class. So the midrib of the on the both side of the midrib of the leaf the veins which are present on both side of the midrib of leaf are like a net like structure we call the reticulate venation. Such a plant contains taproot system, okay. So next one is fibrous root system. So fibrous root system means here all the roots are seen similarly. If you observe this diagram, these all roots look similar. There is no main root or any taproot, means all the roots are looking seems similar. So such a root system we call fibrous root system. For example in rice, wheat, maize. So in these plants you can observe such type of root system. So these plants also you can observe the leaf venation which is parallel venation. So parallel venation already I explained in last class. The midrib, the veins which are veins means the small lines which are present on the leaves we call veins. These veins which are present on the both side of the midrib parallel to one another we call the parallel venation. Such a plant shows fibrous root system. So this is about root and root and what are the kinds of root systems of a plant. So what is the main function of root? It absorb water and soil, water and minerals from the soil and transfer to the stem, okay, and gives support and hold all the plant into the soil. So this is about a root. So the next one more important point is that is a flower. So flowers are very attractive and we like the flowers very much, and if you observe in your surroundings the flowers contain so much different colors, so beautifully looking. Some flowers are yellow color, some flowers are green, some flowers are white color, some are having more petals and some are having very less, but still they are beautiful. Why? Because the kinds of flowers we can observe in our surrounding, okay. So for example this is one flower. If you take this is any flower you take and how many petals are there, how many sepals are there. So what are the sepals? Which part we call petals and which part we call the sepals? You observe this diagram children, this is the parts of a flower, okay. So the leaf like the down, if you observe the leaf like structure we call the sepals. The upper if you observe the big and broad and very beautiful part we call the petals, okay. So the number of petals usually equal to the number of sepals in a flower, and the outermost part of a flowers are called sepals and petals. Of a I asked a question, what are the outermost part of a flower? You have to say answer. Petals and sepals are the outermost part of a flower. Are the petals and sepals are same or having same number in any flower? Yes, usually petals, the number of petals are usually equal to the number of sepals are present in a flower. Okay, so this is the outermost part of a plant. So if you observe the innermost, okay, you just remove the petals slowly and you can observe the first part. This is called pistil. Okay, so this is called pistil. So this pistil we can call as female part of the flower, and it consists of 3 more parts. So here I am drawing only pistil. So children, so this is the female part and this is called pistil. This is called pistil. So this pistil is the female part of a flower and it consists of 3 more parts. This is the stigma and this is the style, which is very long, and here the bell or round or egg shaped or oval shaped structure, which is called ovary. So in this ovary, okay, if you observe, if you just do any transaction, longitudinal section, you can observe by using lens. Inside the ovary, the ovules, a small bead-like structures will be present. We call those bead-like structures, small structures, ovules. Okay, the ovules are present inside the ovary. So how it will look like? Small bead-like structures. And the pistil is the female part of a flower and it consists of 3 parts. They are stigma, style and ovary. Inside ovary, a small bead-like structures present, which we call the ovules. Okay, so this is the female part of a flower and it is the innermost part of a flower. And one more innermost part of a flower is called stamen. So stamen, if you observe, this is the stamen structure. So the stamen is usually cream color, which contains 2 more parts. This long part we called as filament, which is cream color filament, and the upper part on the filament you can observe yellow color anther. This is the anther, which is yellow color. Okay, so this is the one more innermost part of a plant, which we called, what is that part? Stamen. And the stamen is we called the male organ of a plant flower, and this male organ or stamen consists of 2 more parts. They are anther, which is yellow color, and the long part, which is called filament, and it is a cream color. Okay, so these are the innermost part. So what are the innermost part? What are the parts which present inside the flower? 2, mainly pistil and stamens. Pistil is the female part of a flower. Stamen is the male part of a flower. Pistil consists of 3 more parts. They are stigma, style and ovary. Inside ovary, small bead-like structures present, which we call ovules, and the stamen is the male part of the and innermost part of a flower, which consists of anther and stamens, and this anther is yellow color and the filament is cream color. And here one more point, this pistil is usually green in color. Okay, so this is about flower. In later classes you will learn, we will discuss about what are the functions of a flower, and we will discuss about the parts of a flower in detail. I hope all of you understood. Thank you.